The New York Giants get absolutely dominated by the Philadelphia Eagles 38-20. And for the 8th time since 2017, the New York Giants start the season 2-6 or worse. The season is officially over, and another heartbreaking injury for this football team. Cam Scataboo has a dislocated ankle per the New York Giants. He has gone to a nearby hospital for further testing. Man, this season has just been filled with gut punches. And I'm going to hop up on my soapbox and feel sorry for myself here. But the loss against Dallas was a heartbreaker. The loss of Malik Neighbors was a heartbreaker. The loss against the Denver Broncos was a heartbreaker. And now Cam Skattebo, the player that has brought life, swag, confidence, and joy to the New York Giants despite being 2-5. He is hurt. His season is over. And my heart is broken for him and the Scataboo family. Drop those 44s down in the comments section. Hoping nothing but the best for the rookie running back. I'm hoping all surgeries go great, and hopefully he can get back to the player he was prior to the injury. But, man, this feels like a lot of salt being poured into the wound. Prayers for Cam Scataboo. We love you, man. I'm heartbroken, and, man, it hurts. It hurts. This game was an ass-kicking from the jump. First play of the game? Saquon Barkley goes 65 yards to the house, and it never really was a game after that. Your run defense in year 4 of Joe Shane is still a joke. 150 yards for Saquon Barkley, 104 yards for Tank Bigsby. There's a play when it was 2nd and 31 after a Brian Burns sack, and Tank Bigsby ripped off a 35-yard run off the right side. This defense is soft. It just is. They've got names. There's some players that play really well. But overall, as a unit, this defense is a joke. You have given up 71 points in the last 5 quarters. I would love for the New York Giants to fire Shane Bowen. I'm not sure that solves all of your problems on the defensive side of the football. I know a lot of people are going to make a lot of noise and talk about the referees, and the referees did not do the Giants any favors today. On the tush-push, Kayvon Thibodeau stripped away the football. It should have been a fumble. It should have been a fumble. Everybody knows it. Eagles fans know it. Giants didn't get the ball, and the Eagles then punched it in for a touchdown. They called a weird block in the back call on Wan'Dale Robinson that ended a drive. There was a neutral zone infraction on Kayvon Thibodeau where there was a clear false start on the Eagles. The offensive pass interference on Darius Slayton. The broadcast said it was hand fighting, and the referee, Dan Blandino, who was on the broadcast crew, he said it was normal hand fighting and they should have let that one go. I thought that it was justified to call it, but I can understand why anybody would say that it should not have been a flag. So a 14-point swing from the referees, a Darius Slayton touchdown, and then you also take 7 points off the board for the Eagles. You still lose the football game by 4 points. I love ripping the referees as much as the next guy, but you thoroughly got your ass beat today. And when you said stop, they didn't. They put their backups in on offense, and they still ran the ball down your throat. They put the backups in on defense, and you still could not block them. We've given a lot of credit to the offensive line, and deservedly so. I'm a guy, when you play good, talk good, play bad, talk bad. We've talked a lot of good about the Giants O-line this season. They got their ass kicked today, and it wasn't against the defense that blitzed a lot. And that was one of the worst games I've seen from Andrew Thomas in a while. The Giants' offensive line did no favors for Jaxson Dart. You still can't guard a tight end, and Dallas Goedert scores 2 more touchdowns today. Tyler Nubin sucks. Deontay Banks sucks. Darius Muasau sucks. Bobby Okereke is no good at football. You have a lot of players that make a lot of money that aren't really good at football. And that's a problem. And that goes back to Joe Schoen. That goes back to the front office. You have a front office full of losers. You have a coaching staff full of losers and Shane Bowen. And you have a lot of losers that play on this football team. I mean, when you have losers here, you got losers there, and you got losers there, you're going to have a whole lot of losses on the season. And the Giants, they already have 6 of them, and we're still in the month of October. I mean, you're a bad football team. You have a really good young rookie quarterback. We should all be excited about the way Jaxson Dart plays football. He's battling to the end, getting hit till the end, making plays, moving the chains. And you look around, and it's like, holy shit, it's an XFL team around him. An XFL team that wouldn't even win their Super Bowl. That's how bad this talent is. I just don't know. I just don't know how you can employ Joe Schoen any longer and think, yeah, they may have drafted the right quarterback, but what moves outside of the Brian Burns trade shows you that Joe Schoen can go out of his way to build a winning football team? Malik Neighbors fell in his lap. You don't get credit for drafting Malik Neighbors 6th overall. I could have made that pick. Anyone with a brain and pulse knew that was the pick. I just don't know, man. Theo Johnson sucks. Another drop, another beautiful throw from Theo Johnson. I know Darius Slayton caught a touchdown that got called back. He dropped another pass today. Devin Singletary made a better catch than I've ever seen Darius Slayton make in his NFL career. Devin Singletary made a better catch today than I've ever seen Theo Johnson make. You don't have many good football players on offense. And then there was injury after injury after injury. Daniel Bellinger had a neck injury. We talked about Cam Scataboo. Cordell Flott had an injury as well. I mean, you got your ass kicked today. You got your ass kicked today. Did the refs help you out? No. Did the refs cause you to lose the game? No, I don't think so. Was it one of the worst officiated games I've ever seen? Absolutely. You didn't deserve to win the game, though. You gave up 427 yards. Was that the refs? I thought Jaxson Dart played well today. Had a 68-yard touchdown taken off the board by a very questionable offense pass interference. I thought Darius Slayton pushed off. I know a lot of people are mad at me for saying that. There was hand fighting, there was contact, and I would understand if they called it or if they didn't call it, but they did. And the Giants are 2-6 again. 2-6 or worse for the 8th time in 9 years since 2017. The only time you haven't been 2-6 or worse since 2017 is the year you made the playoffs in the first year of the Joe Schoen and Brian Dable era. The hate on Theo Johnson is crazy. How about you just catch the football? How about you just catch the football? But I guess we don't want our tight ends to catch the football. Had a drop today, had 2 drops against the Denver Broncos, has had multiple drops already this year. Back-to-back games allowing 30-plus points. Even worse, we've given up 71 points in the last 5 quarters. I thought Abdul Carter played great football today. And it didn't matter. Dexter Lawrence gets half a sack. I don't know. A lot of work to do. This roster, it's not very deep. Not many teams, to be fair, can lose their star receiver, their star running back, their star corner, And by star, I mean high-priced corner and a high-priced safety. You're down your high-priced safety. You're down your high-priced corner. You're down your star receiver. You're down your star running back. I get it. You're beat up and all of that, but Giants aren't the only team that has to deal with injuries. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I don't think your front office is very good. I don't think your coaching staff's very good. What is Tyler Newman good at? As I'm watching the replay here, and Saquon Barkley, it looked like a Pop Warner run where the running back just literally runs away from the defender because he's just faster than him. What a draft pick by Joe Shane, Tyler fucking Newman. Let Xavier McKinney go to draft Tyler Newman and then pay Javon Holland. Neither are even close to the player that Xavier McKinney is. Yeah, you got the quarterback right, it looks like. You should still fire Joe Shane. You should have did it last year. I hate to say it. I don't know how Brian Dable survives. There's things I like about Brian Dable. I also have some major question marks about him as a coach. I don't know. It's hard being a Giants fan. I feel bad for all y'all, man. If you're upset, you're disappointed, hit that thumbs up icon. This one stinks. I mean, from the first play of the game, 65-yard touchdown off the rip for Saquon Barkley. Year 4, and you can't stop the run defense. But, hey, you signed Roy Robertson-Harris and Raheem Nunez-Roches. You've done a lot to help the run defense, Joe Shane. You've also helped the corners a lot. They did really good today. Hell of a pick by Corey Black. He's a player. Deontay Banks, stud. You've done a lot on the offensive line, too. Great pick, Evan Neal. And you've added a lot of talent to this team. Nice job, Theo Johnson. Paid what, $13 million for Devin Singletary. Darius Slayton has a $16 million dead cap hit next year. Man. Great job, Joe. Great job, Joe. Make sure you are following me on social media. Show does not stop. 2-6. We got to find a way to keep it going. Make sure you are subscribed and you have given me a follow on social media.